Hello everyone! Today we are in beautiful Red Rocky, Sedona, Arizona. It's our first day here and we decided to visit the iconic Bell Rock and hike on the Bell Rock Pathway Trail for our first day's adventure. We're staying at the Hilton Vacation Club in Sedona and it's an easy drive to most anywhere we want to go. It's tucked away in a beautiful area surrounded by red rock, just gorgeous. To get to Bell Rock, we used our favorite map app, Waze, but here you can see the directions on Google Maps. It's the same approximate 22 minutes from the hotel to the trailhead parking. The problem was, at least for us, when we got to the parking lot, there was no parking. We waited and circled around and finally gave up and went to the Yavapai trailhead where we did find parking, and so we did that trail first. Then we circled back afternoon and we finally found parking. By now we were tired from the Yavapai hike. That was a good workout and it gave us spectacular views. I'm not sure why it's not as well known as Bell Rock, but I'm glad we did it. It was an incredibly beautiful hike. I have a video on our hike of the Yavapai Vista Trail, so please look for that. But this video is about the Bell Rock Pathway, which according to alltrails.com is a 2.8 out and back trail with a 475-foot elevation gain. Most of that elevation gain is near the foot of Bell Rock. Back to the parking lot, once you do find parking, then you will need to get a parking pass from the kiosk that's located near the trail entrance. Unless, of course, you have a valid federal interagency pass, like America the Beautiful Pass. The Red Rock Pass is $5 and it's good for the day. You can also buy the parking pass online. The weekly rate is $15 and an annual pass is only $20. We already have the America the Beautiful National Parks Pass, so we didn't have to buy another pass. The Bell Rock Pathway is considered by the Forest Service as an easy to moderate hike, and we found that to be true. Both horses and cyclists are allowed on the trail. We didn't see any horses, but there were plenty of cyclists and dogs. This is a pet-friendly trail as long as they're on a leash. This trail was really very well marked, and along the way we came across this sign that shows other trails, including the Courthouse Butte Loop Trail. This huge circular rock is called the Courthouse Butte, and this bell-shaped rock is, well, Bell Rock. The Courthouse Butte is a 3.9-mile loop all around the Courthouse Butte, and it takes about an hour and a half to complete. I think if we had bikes it would have been great, or on horseback, but it was already getting late in the afternoon and we really wanted to reach Bell Rock and get back before sunset. This was in late December when sunset was around 5 p.m. Words really can't describe the scenery. It's almost alien to me. I'm used to seeing lots of trees and grass, but here you see lots of red rock, sort of like Mars, I guess, and even the dirt on the ground is red. And the rock formations are just awesome to look at. Bell Rock is very popular for many reasons. One is that it's considered a Vortex meditation site. Many people from all over the world come to Bell Rock for inspiration and contemplation. It's also a very easy hike and at the same time beautiful. You can make it more difficult by climbing Bell Rock. It has many levels, so you don't have to climb too high to get a beautiful view and the satisfaction that comes from climbing up and reaching that high point. Here's a sort of fork in the road. To the right, we can continue to loop around the Courthouse Butte, which I mentioned before. And if we go straight, we continue on the Bell Pathway Trail. The Courthouse Butte loop is a loop that will also meet up with Bell Rock Pathway the long way around. We had already spent the morning hiking the Yavapai Trail where we had a beautiful vista of Bell Rock and the Courthouse Butte. Here you can see some of the video I took this morning, so by now we were looking for something a bit tamer, and so we continued on the Bell Pathway Trail. Here we are finally at the base of Bell Rock, and there are no clear signs on how to climb up it, so everyone was just climbing wherever they saw fit. Later I saw that there was a clearer trail on the left-hand side to go up, but no signs that I could see. You can see here what I mean by the different levels. You can climb higher and higher as long as you feel safe. If you don't feel safe, then don't climb any higher, obviously. So compared with the Yavapai hike that we did this morning, I have a video on that, but in comparison, this was a much easier hike, but the views on that hike were more spectacular and the parking was a bit easier. I would say Bell Rock is a bit overhyped, so if you don't find parking, then head over to the Yavapai Trail and you won't be disappointed with the scenes. Please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for many more upcoming videos on our trip to Sedona and Scottsdale. We really had a wonderful trip and I look forward to sharing the details on this channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.